Okay guys, seems like kind of complicated. You're not given a right angle triangle. You're not given a right angle triangle. You can't use SOHCAHTOA. It just seems very complicated, but it's not that complicated if we just read the question and we use our knowledge. So, ABC is a triangle. Calculate the size of BAC. BAC, so it's going to be this. Okay, so we know that we can, when it's given a triangle and we don't have a right angle triangle, we can use the cosine rule or the sine rule. And this is a little tip on how to identify when to use it. So for the cosine rule, I want you to put your fingers like this. Like when you do the peace sign, and I want you to put your fingers like that. Now these two represent the two lengths, and the space in the middle represents an angle. If you have these, then you can do this cosine rule. That's when you know when to use it, because then you'd find the opposite side, if that makes sense. I can do another video explaining that, but let's just dig into this for now. We can use the sine rule. And with the sine rule, you need to have this. Because if you guys can recall, the sine rule is sine x over x cosine y over y. To find this, here we don't have a length here, but we can find an angle here. So we're going to do that because, guys, remember, in a triangle, all angles equals to 180. So if we just find out this angle, we can add it together, and 180 minus these two equals that, and we've got it. So we're going to use the sine rule. And with these kind of questions, you just have to think about it. And with the method that I showed you about the cosine and the fingers, you can use that to know you can't waste your time, and you can just use sine rule here. So you have 18. Because you're trying to find the angle, you put the sine x first. You put the angle sine first. Over, okay, you don't have that, but you're trying to find this, sorry. So you're going to put x over, sine y over 15 equals 70, sine 70 over 18. And you're going to rearrange, so sine y equals sine 70 times by 15 over 18. Let's say you got your value here. How are you going to find y? Sine minus 1, answer. Now, that should be around, let me put in my calculator. So this should be equal to 0.78, whatever. And you're going to put that in your calculator, and you're going to get 51.5. Okay, this is going to be 51.5. Remember, you can just think you're done with the question, but you're not done yet. You still have another part to go. So next, use minus 70, and you're going to get 58.5, and that's your answer done. And with these kind of questions, do you see how you'd think to use a cosine or sine rule, but they didn't explicitly give you it in the question? So you just got given this dumb triangle, and you don't know what to do with it. So with GCSE, you have to think they're making you solve a problem with stuff that you already know. So you have to apply it. You have to apply all your knowledge and work around it. And that's how I survived my GCSE personally. You're not going to be able to find every question easy, but you will always have the knowledge for it. Anyways, guys, see you in the next video.